as we all gradually come out of hibernation, business owners know that they need to have their businesses recover as quickly as possible. They can't be waiting for things to change before their businesses start to improve again. You need to make sure that your business can attract as much visibility as possible. Your business can appear in front of as many of the right people as quickly as possible. Organic visibility for your business is one of the most cost-effective ways that you can achieve that. A lot of people are a bit apprehensive about how much money they can put aside towards their marketing efforts. When it comes to getting organic visibility through search engines, what I would say to people is to do at least these few things. They're going to go a long way towards helping you achieve the goals that you have. They're hardly going to cost you any money. In the majority of cases, they're not going to cost you any money at all. Here's the first thing to do. Make sure that your website has an SSL certificate installed on it. In a number of cases, SSL certificates are provided by hosting service providers as part of your hosting package, so it might even be free for you. Even if it's not, you can get an SSL certificate for a very, very affordable price. An SSL certificate is important because it would enable your website to appear with a preceding HTTPS in the URL. By having a URL with an HTTPS at the start of it, you will be able to send the right signals to Google. Google would know that your website's secure, and it would not have a problem delivering your website in search results. Sites without SSL certificates, in some cases, get completely blocked by Google from being delivered in organic search results, and in a number of other cases, Google would display a security message. Over time, Google's been lowering the rankings of websites that do not have an SSL certificate installed on them. The second thing to do is to link your website with Google Search Console. This is very important because it will enable your website to start sending signals to Google and start receiving feedback from Google in regards to what's wrong with your website, what's right with your website, what kind of performance it's delivering. So you will have a lot more data to work with over time. The third thing you want to do is to have a sitemap for your website and make sure that it's submitted to Google through the Search Console. In majority of cases, web development tools provide you with a sitemap, but if your website does not automatically have a sitemap, you can still get one from any free website. Just search for free website sitemap creation tool. In majority of cases, they would provide you with a very easy to download sitemap for your website, which you just need to upload to the root folder of your website and then submit it to Google through the Search Console. Another thing I recommend you do is to submit your website through the Google Search Console to the search engine. So Google would know what the individual URLs of your website are. Yes, it can pick that information up on its own over time. It can even pick that up through the sitemap that you submit to it, but there's no harm in submitting the individual pages. In fact, the more pages you submit, the better it is for you, because you would be able to see if there are any problems during the submission of the individual pages to Google. And finally, create a lot of content for your website. Create as many pages with good quality, detailed content. Don't limit yourself to short, concise bits of information. Give as much detail as possible to the visitors, and that will send the right sort of signals to Google. Google would know what your website's about, what value is providing to its visitors, and the visitors coming through to your website would also spend more time on your website and possibly share that information with people, share details about your website with people they are familiar with, and this will really go a long way towards getting your website good visibility as well. So these are some of the things that you can do. It would not take you more than a few minutes to take care of all these things. Majority of them don't cost you any money. If there is any cost involved, that would be in getting an SSL certificate. But in majority of cases, there will be no cost to you at all. And doing these things will deliver results for you. So do this and you'll be in a much better position to achieve good results more quickly whenever you're ready to start optimizing your website properly.